Hey guys, tonight we're diving into disturbing ways royal women dealt with periods in puffy dresses. Forget everything Disney told you. Cinderella might have danced in glass slippers, but no one tells you what she did when Aunt Flo came calling in a corset the size of a small birdcage. So before we slide into blood-soaked brocade, smash that like button if you love your history raw and slightly horrifying. And tell me in the comments, what would you have done in a time with no pads, no plumbing, and no privacy? Now, dim the lights, get cozy. Maybe not too cozy, things are about to get messy. Let's step into the petticoats, shall we? Welcome to the royal body horror. You wake up in 1542, you're 17, you're royal, and you're bleeding. But guess what? There's no tampon, no pad, no painkiller, and absolutely no talking about it. Not even to your own maid, unless she's also your bleeding cloth wringer. Yes, that was a real job. Let that sink in. Somewhere in history, a woman was paid to rinse out bloody linen by hand in cold water in a stone basin with zero gloves and zero therapy. Feeling thankful for your bathroom yet? The corset of doom. Now let's get dressed. You step into 8 layers of undergarments, most of them white linen. Bold move, right? Then comes the corset. Imagine being on your period, bloated, cramping, and then someone grabs a rope and tightens your ribs like luggage straps. Breathing is optional, elegance is mandatory, because the king is watching, and heaven forbid he sees a stain. So what did you use? Cloth. Layers of it. Wool, linen, even rags, stuffed and tied between the legs with a sanitary belt, which was just a fancy word for a medieval harness. Hot, uncomfortable, and zero absorbency. You weren't walking so much as waddling. Smells like court spirit. Let's talk smell. You're sweating through satin. You've got no shower, just rose water and prayers. And the blood? It's baking inside your gown like a secret souffle. To mask the odor, ladies rubbed lavender, vinegar, or even camphor oil between their thighs. One queen allegedly stuffed powdered herbs in her underclothes, like medieval Febreze. And remember, this is all happening during long court rituals. No sitting out, no calling in sick. You're expected to glide across the ballroom like a graceful blood balloon. The bed of betrayal. You finally make it to bed. You lie down carefully. Why? Because mattresses are expensive, stains are shameful, and servants talk. So some women slept on folded cloths, changed them in the middle of the night, or used animal skins to protect the mattress. Imagine waking up to the sound of your own blood soaking through deer hide. Cozy, right? Also, no underwear. Yup, for much of royal history, panties weren't a thing, so it was free bleeding with flair. The royal rules of discretion. Periods were taboo. If you were a queen, your entire cycle was a state secret. Elizabeth Forrest? She hid her bleeding so well, people questioned whether she even had a uterus. But behind closed doors, she reportedly had multiple female attendants whose job was, well, damage control. Even worse, some medical experts believed that holding in period blood made women go insane. So, if you had mood swings during your cycle, congratulations, you weren't PMSing. You were on the brink of demonic possession. Cool. Comparison time. Now let's fast forward to 2025. You've got pads that stick, tampons that absorb, cups that catch, cramp meds that work, and no one's tightening your abdomen while you're actively bleeding like a haunted sausage. Modern menstruators, give yourself a round of applause. Royalty might have had diamonds, but you've got plumbing and Midol. You win. A bloody legacy. Periods aren't shameful, but the way history treated them kind of is. So next time you complain about a cramp, just remember some royal woman was shuffling through Versailles with a wool diaper between her thighs, hoping to God it didn't show through her petticoat. Comment below, which part of this nightmare surprised you the most? And would you have survived royal period life or staged a revolution? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want more horribly human history. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and hug your hot water bottle extra tight tonight.